Well, we sort of like pineapple.
Yeah, we love pineapple.
Yeah, anything with pineapple in is great for us.
Sean, Dave, and Shane coming back again. Full throttle with them pineapples on their brain. Just lay back and chill. Join the conversation. What's the topic of today? I know that you've been waiting. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3. Sean, Dave, and Shane, come and join the team. Pineapple, ayy, pineapple 3.
What's up, Pine People? Welcome back to Season 2, Episode 4. My name is Dave. And today I'm with the charming Sean.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll take that.
Talented Shane. And today we have a very special guest. Some would say the pineapple tree would not exist without the pineapple seed.
Ooh.
He's one of our best friends. He won a contest to be here.
Yay.
Yeah. We flew him all the way over from England.
Yeah.
We're so excited to meet him.
5 stars. Ryanair.
Like he won a
Rory! Welcome to the show, Rory.
Hi, guys. Hello.
We're the Pineapple Tree, a fortnightly topical podcast about everything and also nothing.
Mostly nothing.
Every episode we pick our pineapples. A pineapple can be anything we found particularly interesting or curious over the last few days, and we learn about them for your amusement. So, how are we, boys? Rory, how are you in particular?
I'm very well, thank you.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Thanks. Am I supposed to continue to talk?
Yeah, you're supposed to tell us about yourself.
Telling you about myself. Well, I'm currently recovering from a motorcycle accident.
Wow. How's that going?
Yeah, it's great fun.
Yeah.
I had some holes on my leg. and
You
that's
got some
pretty
holes in your leg?
Yeah.
Like potholes? Or?
Yeah, it's like a massive
Plot
dent.
holes. Whoa.
Blood.
The leg wasn't making sense, and I just went, ooh.
And then just trailed off.
My leg is my father.
The writing was really strong for season 1 to 6, and then it sort of went.
So, yeah, the finale went a bit weird, didn't it?
But it won an Emmy though, did
Yeah,
it?
somehow won an Emmy for writing though.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And
Funny
is your body recovered?
Yeah, thankfully. I'm back sort of to about 80%.
Well, you look great.
Well, I don't feel it. But
Yeah, you don't look like a leg.
You're so much more than a leg.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Torso and all.
And how are you guys? Well,
Good.
how's your week?
Good. Just getting over the shock of how amazing Joker was. And the
Very
fact that I
good,
need to
yeah.
see it like 3 more times.
I've only seen it once.
yet.
I haven't seen
We
it.
won't
yet.
ruin it on you. It's very good.
I already know what happens. Don't worry, you can ruin it. You can talk about it fully.
No,
He's
no,
the
no.
Joker.
Wow.
What?
I know.
Who would have
Yeah.
thought it?
Did you see all those
Spoilers.
pictures on Twitter? It's like, this is where they got the inspiration, or this is the callback from when Joker's like in the police car. It's like, they did it in the Dark Knight. It's
Yeah,
like,
wow.
it's
Amazing.
It's the
I
same guy.
never knew that.
It's just the king of comedy, but with
Yeah.
the Joker in
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Shane, how are you?
a trick question.
Terrible.
I just have discovered being alive with a phone again.
Yeah, you hadn't had a phone for 2 weeks,
I
right?
had no phone for 2 weeks, so that
was a
was
nightmare.
a dream come true. Yeah, so now I have a phone, and now
What was it like being phoneless for 2 weeks? Do you think your mind benefited from it?
Super duper.
Wow. You've become a child. Amazing.
Super cool, awesome time. It wasn't good for me though when we arranged to meet somewhere. And
Yeah. It did go back to the old school days of like, okay, I'll meet you at the Spire at this time, and then
Yeah.
if you're late, you're like, well, I
if
hope
the
he's
bikes
still
are
there.
outside the house, then you know everyone's there. kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Did you get back to the old school of knocking on someone's house and saying, "Can you come out?"
Yeah.
play,
Is
please?"
is Sean there?
Is Sean there?
Can Dave,
And
can
then
Dave come out, please?
Dave come
And then you
today?
see Sean top stairs like, I'm eating dinner.
Yeah. Eating dinner on the stairs.
Sean's 30. He can go out if he wants. Why are you asking
You
me?
don't need the ring.
Can I come in for dinner?
Now we
That's
move on
me, yeah.
to the pineapple chunks.
What is the chunks?
Chonks.
Pineapple chunks. So these are news bits that we felt were interesting, but not worthy enough to be pineapples. So therefore, our pineapple chunks. First up, we have a man sues Apple because he claimed his iPhone turned him gay.
Oh. I initially took that as a man sued an actual apple.
Last you apples.
Yeah, no, like an apple turned him gay.
It was a really phallic-shaped
Yeah.
apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
he got really into it.
We're very pro pineapple, anti
yeah,
apple here.
yeah, we're very.
That's
yeah.
like you're spreading like anti-apple propaganda.
It was actually 2 apples joined together with a
Yeah.
long banana attached to it as well. He was like, "What is this?"
the
penis?"
Apple Tree podcast is very angry at you guys now for all this negative
Oh, it's a
press you're
feud.
giving
It's a
them.
feud.
My
Essentially, from what I'll open
His
that
name's
up.
Smith.
Essentially,
I'm glad no one heard that.
he sued Apple because.
Shut up, Shane.
Digga, you know the story, or was someone know the story? I don't know the story.
Was he Russian?
Well, let's have a little look at it there.
He looks Russian.
A man in Russia has launched a
Yeah.
lawsuit against Apple after he allegedly that his phone turned.
Oh,
him
here we go.
gay.
Right, he was given 69 gay coins as cryptocurrency instead of Bitcoin.
What?
The money came in after saying, "Don't judge without trying." So essentially, he became gay
Because he tried.
because he tried Gaycoin.
What?
Gaycoin is obviously a new type of cryptocurrency, and he got it.
I like the way they just ran out of names now. So
Yeah.
it's just like, Gaycoin.
Yeah.
Gaycoin will do.
Pushing me towards homosexuality.
He wrote in court papers, "I thought, indeed, how can I judge something without trying it?" and decided to try same-sex relationships. I can say after the passage of 2 months that I'm mired in intimacy with a member of my own sex and can't get out. I have a steady boyfriend and I don't know how to explain it to my parents.
I've never been happier, so I'm gonna.
After receiving the aforementioned message, my life has changed for the worse and will never be normal again. He's accused Apple of manipulatively pushing him toward homosexuality since sending him the gay coins in 2017. I think he's blaming
The gay
Apple
coins, yeah.
on
Is it?
something he got on his phone. Like if someone calls me a prick, do I blame Apple? No,
Yeah.
because it was Tim Cook. He calls me something, I just go prick. Hangs up.
How do you keep getting this? Oh yeah, you're Apple.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know.
already in my phone.
He's essentially blaming Apple because
But yeah,
someone
it
sent him
Yeah, it
cryptocurrency.
says the apples are created by a third party. How is he
Yeah.
blaming Apple?
I pity his lawyer. I really pity his lawyer.
Ridiculous.
His lawyer, Sapazat, Gus Nivia, said her
Says
client is
Steve
scared
Smith,
and the
by the
case
way.
is serious.
Zapazat.
There you go.
The case is
Wow.
serious. We are not joking around.
Trying to go to Moscow for October 17th.
And
Has
some
anyone
gay
ever
coins.
received anything on their phone that made them gay? Open
No.
question.
Yeah.
Don't tell Abby.
Even the pictures I sent you.
Yeah.
Does gay porn count?
Our second chunk is
chunk.
the world's biggest gathering of Nigels. Attracts 433 Nigels.
What the fuck? That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
This
metal.
image might be the best image I've seen
Well, the
in
photo.
a long time. As you can see here, this
Look at
selection of
Nigel.
Nigels.
Look at
Picture
Nigel
here
there.
are Nigel.
That's really good. Is that a lady?
Yeah, it's called
Called
Nigel.
Nigella.
Nigella.
Nigel.
I'm not really pushing that.
So essentially, it's just a Nigel Fest.
Nige Fest
Nige Fest.
2019.
Do you think if there was a Sean Fest, would you go? A Shane Fest?
Do you think if you got
Sound
all,
like dicks.
say if you got like became friends with loads of them, like, and you had loads of Nigels in your phone, how would you?
They
Does
have
anyone remember
second
that
names. Shane.
stage in your life where on Facebook people
Sorry.
of your same name used to add you?
Yeah.
And I still have like 4 David Malones that just added me because we have the same name. And it was funny at the start, and I'm just like, I don't know you, and I'm totally involved in
But
your
I
life.
can't delete you because
Yeah.
if I delete you, I might get.
Yeah, then
kill
I'm the
myself.
bad David Malone.
Yeah, you'll all talk about me in the Dave Malone group chat.
Yeah. So what is this a Nigel party for all the Nigels?
I mean, I'm in.
That guy,
433 Nigels in the same area though is kind of insane, right?
It's a bit too much.
Where is it?
Well, I don't really understand why.
Oh, it's in
why did they
never
not?
know how to say that word.
Say it.
pronounce it.
Where's the shas?
Worcestershire.
Where's the shire?
Worcestershire.
Where's the
Worcestershire.
There you go. You guys live in England.
Worcestershire.
Worcester.
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 We have a guest here.
have
also
an
called
in-house
Abby.
Brit.
She's British. Abby, how'd you say it? Worcester. Shire.
Show,
Right.
show,
No,
You
you.
have to say the shire.
You know how to say that?
No, it's Worcester.
But like Worcestershire sauce, they use it. It's actually just called Worcester sauce.
Why has they got the Shire bit at the end?
Because it's bullshit.
Do you say hyphen? Dave?
silent
Do you say
shire.
full stop? No.
So okay.
It's a really
Worcester.
quiet place for that.
Russia. You're just saying Russia.
That's very confusing. Why have just
You
people
can't
said like
silent
actually,
the whole 5 letters.
Yeah, you really can't.
You really can. That's
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 the
a very
British
British
problem
thing.
there.
It's like I
right?
live in Dublin, but the whole world is silent.
Where do you live in?
Where do you live?
A lot of intake.
Dublin has 6 letters, so it's just the.
That actually probably does sound like someone from Dublin would say that.
Where are you from?
Dublin.
Okay,
can you
our
go back?
last
Oh.
pineapple.
Okay.
Our last pineapple is China bans South Park after they made an episode mocking China.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, you saw it, didn't you?
So funny.
You saw the episode?
No, just the letter. Just the
Just the
apology.
Oh, the
No, because
apology.
I obviously I followed the NBA and that whole debacle between the two of them. Just a tweet like, "Oh, I support the protesters," and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden uprising, and China's like, "What?"
But what's the South Park connection?
So South Park made an episode about Hollywood filmmakers adding in things to please
Oh,
the
to pander to the
Chinese
Chinese
audience.
audience, yeah, yeah.
There's
exactly.
now like the new
Yeah.
Transformers with all of them. Like it's all set in China. and stuff.
Yeah, and like Marvel putting in like Endgame, the scene with
Yeah.
Iron Man. There's just a Chinese doctor that helps him back to life.
So it's just the Chinese audience and market is so big that they can't do without
Million
it.
people. Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think they're probably being lobbied as well by
So-
Chinese government to go here. Well, we'll give you money towards you.
So it's a big huge thing. But this is the apology.
So this is their
is
apology.
So good.
Official apology to China from Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Like the NBA, we are. I'm gonna open this actually. Sorry.
Yeah, like the NBA.
Like the NBA, we welcome the Chinese censors into our homes and into our hearts. We too love money more than freedom and democracy. Z doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh at all. Tune in on our 300th episode this Wednesday at 10. Long live the great Communist Party of China. May this autumn's sorghum harvest be bountiful. Be good now, China.
Sai doesn't look.
He does look like Winnie the Pooh. It's
He
ridiculous.
Kind of look like
No,
Winnie
no.
the Pooh.
Sai doesn't just look like Winnie the Pooh.
He
at all.
is Winnie.
That's very. I never noticed that. That's clever.
Trends for you, David. Coming out day. Good for you, mate. Just got that.
Where?
See you in the corner.
Shining
Coming
So you
out
open
day.
Winnie the Pooh and just make sure that he does. Winnie the Pooh. What's his name? Z?
Yeah, just well, you can just put in Winnie the Pooh Chinese. There you go. You know your podcast is going to become banned in China now for this.
Doesn't matter. We don't have any Chinese listeners at the moment. It's fine.
Although I do love.
Thought that said Sport China. I was like, nope.
Well, which one's the
Which
bear?
one's Winnie the Pooh? Yeah.
Oh, it's the one on the left.
That's the president of China. This is a bear that eats honey and talks like a child.
I'd love to go to China though.
Yeah, not after this you won't.
Why?
You're bird.
It's a pretty scary place. I do love how
Bird.
South Park have always been like the voice of reason, and they've always practiced free speech in the most creative way. Like they've basically taken something that's a horrible like tragedy on human rights and then made a joke out of it and made it actually a creative piece of art.
Well, yeah.
They've always been like the kind of one TV show that you know would talk about it in the most
They're not-
realistic
they're
way,
not
It's the same
without
with
pandering to each
the
side.
same
Like,
with the whole Muhammad thing, wasn't it?
yeah,
Where they,
Well, they just
Yeah.
try
and
to.
they had a, you know, when there was Jesus Christ and his super friends or something in one of the early
Yeah,
episodes.
remember that, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was like Muhammad was there all the time, like, and no one in the Muslim world gave a shit.
Yeah.
Back then, and then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what happened between
Yeah.
now and then. It's weird.
so pretty much the only people that watch South Park now are just Americans and then a tiny bit of Europe.
I haven't seen it. In
I haven't
so
seen
long.
South Park in
That or
ages.
Family Guy. I haven't seen it.
I do love the creators though because they just seem to always be all right.
It's
on
one
the
of those
pulse
things
what's
that
going
when
on.
you miss it and you go back and watch it, you're like, "Fuck, why didn't I watch?"
This is great for them though. I guarantee the next 2 episodes are going to be just the highest rating.
Oh,
they've
I'm
had,
gonna go
like,
back
'cause
and
it's
watch.
controversy. Like,
Yeah.
It's,
next
it's
season.
back on Netflix now as well. So.
okay, who's up for the first pineapple?
I'll go.
Your turn.
Pineapple.
So has anyone heard of these new food places, cafes, and you can like have a nice treat with a cat?
Yeah, cat
Cat.
cafes. We have one in Tunbridge.
There you go. That's cool, right?
Hold
Have you
on.
been?
Hold
Cat cafes.
Hold-
Have you never? Do you not have
There's
them
one
here?
in Smithfield.
Hold
Is
on.
there? Yeah, I
They're
showed
not that
you.
new.
No, no,
They're
no, no.
ancient.
I just think it's cool that you can go for a
stealing
coffee with a cat
you're
now.
stealing the thunder from puppy, like dog cafes.
That exists too.
I don't
That's-
think there are dog cafes.
Oh, there's a dog bar here.
Well, every bar in England is a dog bar.
Okay, that's true.
Okay, do you go pineapple, please?
Well, speaking of that, Japan have raccoon cafes.
Oh, that's
You
something
can
I
get
want
your
to
own
go to.
raccoon and you.
I
play
feel
with
like they'd be the ones that would steal my cafe.
I feel like
You just what? The raccoons are now running the cafe.
They're not nice people, the raccoons. They're really violent.
No, that you just think that because they look like they're wearing a little mask.
They
trying
do
to
look like burglars, yeah.
Well, my first thing I came across on Twitter is e-begging in pubs.
Okay, what's this?
It's like you write on Twitter, "Hey, I'm in." I think it's only in like what are those English?
Witherspoons.
Witherspoons, yeah. So your table has a number. You're like, "Oh, hey," on Twitter, like, "On table number 42, send me some drinks and all of that."
Yeah.
I'm like, and people actually get away with it. But I think I'd be the type of person that would just like send a carton of milk over.
Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
putting this on a social media, right?
Right, I have the app.
Oh, you because
Wait, what is
Wetherspoons has their own app.
Witherspoons have
Like,
the app,
yeah.
so you can go onto the Witherspoons app. I have to re-download it because I haven't used it in so long. But yeah, and you have a table number.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, I could go to any pub in England from
Yeah.
my phone and order a drink to a table.
Well,
and any.
Well, look, I'll show you.
So you could
I
be
wish I could get it up on screen.
you could be sitting at home.
Yeah.
And order a drink to table 52 in like Lancashire.
If you want.
Is that? I'm not sure if that's.
Shut it down.
Choose your pub. And if I can go over to England.
So what is this? Mostly influencers that are using their like popularity
So I
to
could
get
just
free drinks.
there.
Kinda, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think I'd do
just
that.
click that one.
No, I never would do that, but I would like to fuck with people that do that.
Yeah, I'd like order a whole slab of ribs.
Yeah.
And just
I can order anything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what, food.
food
Oh,
and
just
everything.
lots of forks.
And then look, you have the whole.
Just loads of forks.
we need a tray of spoons over at Table
No,
42.
yeah, just loads of
So yeah,
forks.
you can just order the whole menu and get it sent to the
So if
table.
you
Wow.
thought like someone was really cute and you're like,
Yeah.
You could do
Speed
that.
up that process.
Get them really drunk and then come in the last second and be like, "Oh, so what's up?"
that's kind of
Oh,
creepy.
that's kind of creepy.
It's very
Yeah.
creepy.
Wait, so you're just getting the bar staff to do flirting
Just
for
yeah,
you?
like
like-
7 absinthe, more absinthe, more alcohol, and then just the last second rock in a soup like, "Hey."
So your idea is like, hey, will you send that girl this thing of absinthe? Oh, by the way, tell her she's looking really good.
Yeah.
The barman just has to go over, and this from some guy that's at home, and
Yeah.
he wants me to say, I can't say some of the
I don't
things he
think.
said. It's just,
I
Just
don't
you
know
up,
whether you
you
can
cute.
add messages, but that would be interesting.
There would be.
Or
Yeah,
you
you
could
could be
just
creepy.
say
You could easily just add another charge and just be like, we'll write down whatever you want.
to the person at the table, you'd be like, "Did you order this?" And they're like, "No," and you're like, "Oh, grand." Drinking at work.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it, don't you? If you
Yeah,
order it.
you have to pay for it. Obviously, you can't just order.
I think that ruins
You
all
pay
my
with it with
diabolical
PayPal.
Yeah,
plans.
yeah.
If they didn't add that, it would be hilarious.
If you didn't have to pay
You'd
for
be
it.
like, "I'm gonna order 42 shots."
Shots of water.
It's kind of a terrible business.
Loads of
model,
water.
really.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah,
pouring out alcohol without people paying for it.
Would you always see, like, in America, people going like, oh, I ordered like 12 pizza to this guy's house. It's like, why? Did you
Yeah, that's
pay?
not funny. That's a lot of money
It's a
spent on
waste
pizza.
of food.
Yeah. And also, pizza freezes pretty. That doesn't freeze.
Cooked
I regret
pizza.
saying that. Definitely doesn't. I was gonna
Pizza
say you know when you
freezes.
eat pizza the next day and it's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Tastes
I
better.
forgot that it's.
Do you
more pizza
reheat your
thinking.
pizza or do you eat it cold?
I actually eat it cold. Much nicer cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
cold.
Although I got a tip: if you put like a little glass of water in the microwave while you're heating your pizza up. What?
What? You put it in an iron.
Abby heats her pizza
This
up
is
on
someone
an
that
iron.
has definitely done this in college.
It is the perfect
You
shape.
you put
Ah!
you put
But that doesn't make the
your
bottom of the pizza black.
on an iron and you steam it.
You steam. heat
Yeah, because
the
that's the moisture.
No, because the
inside.
pizza will get all ideas about going for a job interview and fucking feeling
Arrange
all
the pepperoni
smart.
in the shape of a tie.
like, you know, look at me. I'm all sexy now. I don't need
I'm
you.
better than the rest
Yeah.
of that pizza.
I'm gonna go for a job with some sort of call center.
With Apple. Turn everyone gay.
Turn everyone gay. Exactly.
Gay pizza.
Okay, I'm gonna
e-begging, right? Go for it.
move on. No, that was
Oh,
it.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just wanted to get y'all's thoughts on it. So I'm gonna go on
Space
to
trash.
topic number 2, which is space trash.
Space trash. Trash of space.
Oh, that's
Put it
cool.
in the
So this
bin.
was a satellite
Oh.
that fell over. I think it was Galway.
Fell
Yeah,
into Galway.
like tactically
Yeah.
fell.
Tactically.
Yeah, but everyone was freaking out.
Where did it land?
The aliens are landing.
It landed in was it the river? or
Square.
just bang in Supermax.
Did it not break
So what
up in
they
the
be
atmosphere?
able to like
Well, that's it on fire. Like the last
Yeah,
bits of it
broke up
breaking
in the
up.
atmosphere,
they could
yeah.
figure out exactly where it was gonna land.
Yeah,
Wow, that's insane.
So it was totally planned that this satellite would.
Play that again, do you?
I kind of did.
Like a full
People
screen?
thought it was aliens.
Yeah, I would.
You'd think that was fucking right. Or like
Well, that's just like a comet or a meteorite or something.
Well, you think they would tell the
people of Galway.
community that, hey,
Yeah,
there's going to be.
some weird shit in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey guys, watch out.
Yeah.
It is pretty cool they're bringing it back down rather than just leaving it hanging around there up there. Like
Yeah.
essentially, like in 100 years.
Well,
we're
I
just
don't
gonna
know.
have
I
Earth
would
surrounded
rather
by-
it.
just go away.
There's a lot of space,
just
and there's
get,
not a
like-
whole lot of Earth.
Yeah, there's
You just get like a
infinite
big
amount of
like a
space
spaceship
around.
with a big fan.
Sure
and
thing.
it's
Ever
like, go away.
expanding.
Well,
Like, there's a
getting
lot more
bigger.
room that
Yeah.
way than there is this
Send it
way.
back. Oh,
Yeah,
FIFA.
mute that.
put it somewhere else.
What are we gonna do with it?
Put it somewhere else.
Well, I could live in
But
it.
I got this like visual
Rent it.
representation
Oh, wow.
of what is actually up there.
Fuck me, that's lots.
So
What's this?
this is
That's
the
a visual
amount of
representation of
Satellites.
fucking-
Of all the junk
Junk.
in space.
No, mostly satellites and junks.
Holy fuck
Fucking
me.
hell.
Like you get the image in your head that it's just the International Space Station in your head.
That's
and
all
then
the
it's-
satellites.
Yeah, but it's just
23,000.
absolutely
But see, nobody owns space, so you have free reign to do what you want with it.
pretty
Like essentially,
much.
every country could put up as many satellites they want as long as
You
they
want the daft out
have
of
the
But
power to do
there's a massive problem
Try
with
rent out a
Yeah,
satellite.
2-room bed in space.
there's a massive problem
Pretty
with
sure
space
Elon
junk.
Musk is gonna do that
Like
next.
even astronauts in the International Space Station, they have to like release their piss out and all of that.
Yeah.
And then they can
So
tactically.
there's like little poops floating around in space and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
And loads of like
I don't want to ever go to space now.
Has anyone ever
backwash
died
toothbrushes.
on the International
There
Space Station?
was on the no, there hasn't, but they do have a protocol for it. But
What do they do? Do you know?
I'd imagine they just
Fire
storm
them out?
away. No, I doubt they'd fire him out because it's not Star Trek, and
Just a
two,
corpse.
that person still has a family.
I don't know.
There's a graveyard on the moon.
Are you watching
What?
Futurama?
It's real. Google it. It's a real thing.
I'm not googling.
I'm
That's just
doing
not
that.
true.
It's definitely not true.
Who brought it?
Someone's ashes are buried in the moon.
That's not great.
Yeah.
We're all expecting like some sort of memorial,
I'm
big,
sorry.
like fucking gravestone
I
and
know.
everything. Like you
I
gotta
know.
hope so.
I misled you guys.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Well, as of January
Woman.
this year, more than 128 million bits of debris are estimated.
It's fucking
and is it just
insane.
bits of like spaceships?
It's bits of shuttles, and then like
Yeah.
other satellites crashing into each other from the first time them
Yeah.
putting up and that, doing the maths correctly on the GPSs, and then they obviously all have to like come back into the atmosphere and hope to plan that they did the maths right and it won't.
Can you play
land.
that one more time? Because that
Yeah.
was mesmerizing. It would like there was literally, and they obviously at the time. Look at that! It's literally like we look like Saturn. You know, like the ring
Yeah,
of Saturn.
Yeah,
Just so.
just satellites.
Do you think they're doing a Saturn?
Yeah.
Look at the one around Ireland. Ireland.
That was Africa.
But look at it around Earth. It literally looks like a lot of mosquitoes. That's terrifying.
Yeah, but think that's all there, like, and that could fall at any moment.
It also
So it's
looks
pretty
like
hard to not get smacked in the face being an
Yeah.
astronaut.
Yeah, man.
Well, they're mostly unmanned satellites.
Yeah, it was
No wonder aliens
I
can't
wouldn't
get
like
to
to go
us.
swimming in space.
They're afraid.
It's very hard to go swimming in space.
Very
I
difficult
find.
to navigate all the junk.
Aliens are like, how the fuck am I meant to get in there?
So when will sending rubbish to space become viable? Do you think
They've well, it's not really viable because of how much
it costs?
it costs per pound to.
You know what I
send
was
something
thinking?
up.
Why don't we send it down into the molten core of the Earth? Because it's burn up.
Because that would just
Mole people.
cause yes, mole people.
You don't want to annoy them.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Mole people are controlling everything, man.
Yeah, man.
That essentially would make more
Volcanoes.
molten though, and then all
Yeah.
the
Yeah, they would just get
Yeah,
hotter.
you
molten
can't
would get
get rid of-
bigger
you
and
can't
more,
get-
and then
It'd be
it'd
like-
start.
I
It
see
would-
the
it would be
flaw
like
of
that
my
episode.
logic.
Do you ever
Yeah.
see the episode Simpsons where Homer becomes the commissioner, the garbage commissioner, and he's playing golf, and it starts rubbish starts pumping up through the ground.
Oh yeah.
We have emissions.
The garbage man can.
What else you got first? They go.
I have.
What else you got?
Oh yes, I don't know if you guys seen this, but I think I found my new favorite American person of all time.
Okay.
Oh,
He seems like the nicest man in the world.
okay.
I'll let that play so we don't get the ad. But he's trying a Tato sandwich for the first
Oh.
time.
Cool.
Oh, Paddy.
Oh, that's that guy that does the GAA stuff, right?
This
Isn't he the
guy?
guy? Yeah, he's
This
like he's like obsessed with GAA and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's mad
Yeah.
about you.
Oh, crisps.
Never knew that there was really a thing called Tato chips. I ate
Crisps.
some of these chips by themselves and they were delicious. But my Irish people was like, no, Josh, you eating them wrong. You got to put it between two pieces of bread with some butter and eat it like a sandwich.
Yeah.
Bread with the sandwich. That's how hard I rock.
I don't
Why
like
is
him
he
using
going
the
for-
heel.
Why
Why
is
is
he
he-
going for a heel?
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
heel.
I don't
brother.
agree with that.
No.
That's definitely an American
Also,
schoolboy era.
also, King Crisps is probably.
Whoa.
Are you a king man?
Yeah,
Are
man.
they two heels or one heel?
One
It's
heel
red.
and a normal heel.
What the fuck? Because you ran out of bread.
I think he's playing up to the camera a bit.
Well, I mean, I suppose he
It's
has.
the most aggressive way I've ever seen anyone
Yeah.
eat a sandwich before in my life.
Although,
I mean, if that's. I found it offensive at first,
If
but
you're
No,
then
it's not offensive. That's exactly what we do when we eat a potato sandwich.
but also,
All of us.
if you're gonna dance, show your feet.
I don't know how y'all think of stuff. I don't know how y'all come up with stuff. I've never smoked anything in my life. I have never done no marijuana. I've
He's
never
a bit
done
out of
any
sync.
drugs. This is a high food. This is a food where somebody was in Ireland and somebody got high on a bunch of stuff and said we hungry. And somebody looked in the refrigerator and said we ain't got no food. Then somebody in that group said it's some tater chips and we got bread. And wait, we got some butter. Healthiest, best sounding, best tasting experience I've ever experienced in my life. To my mama, I don't want
Jesus.
Thanksgiving. I want bread, tater chips,
Okay.
and butter.
Okay, I've had enough of him. I'm
Yeah,
talking
Yeah,
about Chris
like,
now.
yeah. That's
I mean, he's basically making fun of the fact that how carby as a country we are.
Oh, yeah.
We have bread sandwiches, like bread just in bread, chips
just
in
carb,
bread.
yeah.
Oh no! In restaurants, you
pasta
get
and
like
bread.
half rice and chips.
Yeah.
Did you ever get
Everything we have is just
when you were going to
carbs.
school, you used to get like as a treat sugar and bread
Yeah.
sandwiches?
My friend used to always eat. Was it you?
That might have been me. Yes.
Yeah, I used to eat sugar sandwiches. I remember I asked my mum to make me that once, and I put it in my mouth, and it's just sand.
It tastes like a donut. Just
Horrible.
it's really cheap.
My dad used to make me digestive sandwiches, digestive biscuits.
Digestive biscuits.
Yeah,
sandwiches.
yeah.
on bread.
Yeah.
Have you had it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I have.
That's
Amazing,
why he has
right?
a fucking
EP.
picnic every year.
Yeah.
Picnic sandwiches.
It's
One piece of bread, a digestive,
just digestive.
some tuna,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah,
And a
it's-
carrot.
And a
yeah,
carrot.
and a carrot, yeah, for added flavor.
Yeah.
I thought when I first got it, I was like, oh my god, we're poor. This is all that was left in the houses that I got. But no, I was wrong. But that was right. That's actually a delicious sandwich. Perfect sugary treat in the middle of two delicious pieces of white bread.
Digestives, hobnobs, a lot of anything carb on carb works.
Carb on carb, yeah.
Well, you can put anything on white
When I
bread.
gave out up carbs, it's just the most hardest thing. in the
You
world.
were really annoying.
That's because we mostly ate carbs around you just to piss you off.
I don't even want this.
Yeah. Every time Shank went around, I just throw rice at him. I'd just be wearing pasta suits.
It was. I mean, the laundry bill was unreal.
Yeah. There's no need for your dicky bow to be shaved.
All right. Well, that's me. If you're going to go on to,
I'll go.
oh, you go.
David's pineapple.
You guys talk amongst yourselves while I get my pineapple ready.
This guy.
So Rory,
Oh yes.
Explain yourself.
explain yourself.
How so? What would you like to know?
What would I like to know about
Who
Rory?
let the dogs out? Do you reckon?
The Baha Man.
You think they
Good
were in on
answer.
it the whole time?
Yeah. It was an inside
Favorite
job.
Britney Spears
think that-
song
Oh, that one. You already know my favorite Britney Spears song.
every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that one.
Good
You know.
choice.
Um,
We did play music to that.
we did, and then we gave up very quickly.
We did.
We had a
tried,
band
though.
that lasted a week, and then we stopped because I'm not a very talented musician. So
It's not
I
true.
gave up on my dreams. Very
Because I'm awful and I
Not
realize
true.
that.
It's not true.
Okay, so my pineapple
Mm-hmm.
is about a Limerick student who tricks a scammer to give him money.
Oh,
Apparently he's done this a few times. The only problem I've had with this article is it says a Limerick student, then it says student from County Kilkenny, which is kind of confusing. I imagine maybe he studies
From
in
the
Limerick.
UL,
or
is he?
something.
He
Yeah.
lives in Kilkenny, whatever.
And why is he wearing a Japanese top? I'm very confused.
that's not-
Multicultural
that's not
society, man.
He looks Japanese.
Essentially, what he did was
Winnie the
someone tried to scam him, and they sent him he probably got scamming emails all the time, and they asked him to
prince in
they
Nigeria,
wanted
probably.
to give him.
Do you want some gay coin?
It's a classic. It's Solomon Gundi.
Yeah, that guy. He's met everyone's
Nigerian
mistake.
prince.
Yeah.
He was
Loads
in
of
Flight of the
emails.
Conchords in that.
They wanted to invest in his company. So he wanted
Very.
1,000 investment, and then
1,000
he
I would
decided-
like 1,000 investment, please.
He decided to up the ante and give 50,000 just to throw a curveball to him, and then he said, "I've sent you 50,000, but it wouldn't go through, because my bank thinks it's a scam. Can you please send me money so my bank knows that we are, connected and that we have
Established.
some sort of connection, and then I can send you 50,000." So the scammer said, "Yeah, no problem. Send him £50," and he was like, "See you later."
Nice.
So he scammed the scammer. And I thought that was
That's
absolutely
beautiful
brilliant.
justice.
Now his
that was
whole
brilliant.
family are kidnapped.
So what I did this week, can you go back to
Did you scam a scanner?
Yeah, I went through my inbox.
Oh, wow.
And I looked
I
for
bet you
for a
did.
few scammers.
Nigerian princes.
And I had a lot.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Essentially, I realized I've had the same email address for a long time.
Really?
I've had a
Do you want to put it out there?
yeah, it's sexyboy22 at Yahoo.
I like the way there was 21 people had taken them before you.
No, the middle one was Slut84.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 83 or
You should
whatever it
really
was.
take that off your LinkedIn. man.
So essentially, I went through all of my junk mail and
Oh, you did.
I replied to a few of them.
Oh, God.
And one of them replied to
This
me.
is great.
And this is how it went. So this is from where did this? Hang on a second
Digo, you should play Miss Sandra Woods.
there. No, so this is from probate genealogists essentially, and they had an inquiry. I love how it says undisclosed recipients. It means they sent it to like 1 billion people.
Yeah.
So hello, we sent you an email inquiry about a deceased family member with an investment. Are you aware?
Whoa.
It's Sandra Woods.
That's
Okay.
so
I said,
aggressive
okay, and
emotionally.
replied to this. Hello, Sandra. Who died? I really hate it when people die. I was not aware of any investment. I would love to be aware. Can you make me aware? I look forward to my awareness. Kind regards, David.
Have you been aware yet?
Sandra got back to me. Sandra said,
She did?
Hello.
Oh,
Thank you
God.
for your response to the inquiries. I take it by your response that you have no explicit knowledge of the subject.
Wow.
The fellow with the previously referred description, Mr. Donald Malone, died in his estate. That
Wait.
means he had no will or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know a Donald Malone?
No, I have no uncle called Donald. I
Okay.
have no relations called Donald. I don't think anyone in my family is called Donald. Anyway, Donald died in his estate and nominated no next of kin after having made substantial investment with Sberbank. Sberbank. Everyone knows Sberbank.
Yeah.
It's very, very famous
Where all
bank.
my gay coins.
Sberbank.
saved.
Yes, all the gay coins are-
In the spur bank.
Standard procedure dictates that we seek out and exhaust all channels to find anyone related to inherit a title that his estate may pass on. From what I see, we have not been successful. Please accept our apologies for any inconvenience this may have caused you. Thank you for your understanding. Yours sincerely, Ms. Sandra Woods, Probate Genealogy. So I
She
thought,
still hasn't asked for
I
anything
thought
yet, though.
Uncle Donald, Don.
Monkey Don Don.
Uncle Don. Hello, Sandal. I thought I would just spell her name wrong just to fuck with her a bit. I was explicitly unaware of the situation, but now I can rest assured I am aware and intrigued.
Exclamation
I heard
mark.
the awful news about Don, and my reaction was one of great pain. I said, No! Not my Don. I will gladly take the spare bank inheritance. What do you need from me? Spare me up. Yours lovingly, David.
You know what? You're too happy there. Your uncle just died.
I'm,
Yeah, not Uncle
well, I'm
Don
also
Don.
sad, but he has a lot of money, so
Yeah, he's got lots of
I mean,
investments in the spur
whatever.
bank.
Mm.
So she got back to me and she said, "Hello." Oh no, sorry, actually, I missed that. I was confused about what spare bank was.
Yeah.
I was confused, so I thought
Yeah.
I'd just clarify. I said, "Hello, sorry to bother you again, Sandal. Just to clarify, this is a spare bank and not a sperm bank. What lot are we talking about from Donald here and how much?" Dankily, David.
Yes,
I'm
your uncle
actually-
left you this
at this
frozen
stage,
sperm.
At this stage, I really expected to not get a response, and I was just like, oh, she, clearly I'm fucking with her. Like,
Yeah.
I'm clearly taking a piss.
yeah.
No, she got back to me. Hello, Mr. Malone.
Ooh.
Thank you for your correspondence. I cannot disclose the sum of Mr. Donald Malone's inheritance, but I can tell you there's an excess of
$2 million.
$2 million.
$2
It's a lot of
million
money, man.
dollars.
A lot of money. I could
Why
get
didn't
that
you
money.
get in well with him at the start?
Yeah,
man?
because
mean,
he
he
lived in
was-
America.
He was very fancy.
I
Man from
suppose.
Kulak.
Never wanted for
We
anything.
work closely with Sparebank to automate this process for you. All you need to do is fill out our inheritance form with your details and send us a copy of your passport to confirm your identity. Thank you for your understanding. Yours sincerely, Miss Sandra Woods. So I thought, fuck, I'm going to do this.
Are you going
You
to click
will-
on
I think
Did you
you have
click
to
it? Did you
do
click
this.
the link?
Click the form.
I actually didn't click the form.
No,
I knew
I'm
what they were
sure-
looking
no,
for, which
yeah,
is
yeah.
pretty obvious.
Yeah.
So I complied. Hello, Sandal. There's my passport.
Brilliant. Nice.
So where's the money?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my
Are we
bank
gonna have a
details.
good
Obviously,
night?
Oh, okay.
obviously, she wants to get my bank details,
Of
and
course.
I had to give them to her. And I'm usually very.
He does have a
I'm-
form that says bank.
I'm
details.
usually very,
Sloppy.
we're very private about bank details, but this time I thought $2 million from
Oh, for
Donald,
wh- it's worth
from
the
Don
risk.
Don, from Donny Boy.
Monkey Don?
Gonna give it to them. Hello, Sandal. Your form didn't work, so here are all my relevant bank details. Hope enough room for my account on my account for Donny's $2 million plus. I gave her my serial saving card. If anyone remembers,
Yeah,
there
I
used to be a
remember.
savings card you had in the post
I
office.
remember it. Yeah.
where
I
you
like
could-
the way it says. What does it say? Loan to me.
Yeah, my that's my account number.
Is that a real?
Did
is
you get that in
actual
school or what?
Yours.
I have a lot of these.
It is
So
lying
all
around
my
the house.
savings are in serial stamps.
You still have that?
What?
That's
I
an
never
idea.
had that. What is it?
No, I had
It's
it.
basically
yeah.
a
My
way to
granny
save
let me
money
get
when
it.
you're a kid, rather than giving you actual money. Your
Oh, okay.
relatives or whatever would give you.
How much was each
stamps.
stamp worth?
Every stamp was like £1 at a time,
Oh no.
and then you collected
I
like
think it was a bit
10 of
more.
them. You got £10, and that was you cashed it in. So there you go.
Sounds awful.
So this is my bank, obviously. like,
Obviously, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, that's legit.
there's no disputing this.
Oh, he's gonna-
No.
No,
It's pretty
says
clear.
Dave, obviously.
That's pretty clearly.
A-E-E-E-E.
That's pretty clearly a whole banking institute, and I don't know why she wouldn't believe me. Hello, I'm intelligent. This is not a real bank. I don't know what you're trying to do. Miss
Well,
Sandra
what a
Woods.
way to start this. I am intelligent.
That sounds like Donald Trump.
Your uncle.
Yeah, your uncle
This was
Danny.
a test. You passed. You can have the money.
Yeah. I am intelligent.
I'm actually surprised at this stage she didn't believe that bank was
Yeah,
real.
I don't know what
and
you're trying to do.
The
Oh, sperm
institution
bank is real.
of Cyril the squirrel,
Cyril the squirrel.
that she couldn't believe it was real, and I had to prove to her it was real.
Oh God.
Hello, Sandra. Yes, it is. Look.
For real.
So for people that are just listening, it's a picture of bank that says real and 2, I'd say well-off squirrels.
I would
Pretty
say
wealthy
making it
squirrels outside the
rain.
bank.
Very
I'm basically
established.
proving the fact that squirrels can run a bank and pretty well. And the squirrels
Same
are...
as
Same as Spur Bank
Bank.
underneath.
For reals.
For reals,
I had
David.
to make sure that she realised that it was
I
as,
like his bowler hat.
as a serious
Is that a
institution
bowler
as Spur Bank.
Yeah.
For reals,
Yeah. Fedora.
David. I'm actually
Water
still
hats
shocked
around.
that she wouldn't believe me.
No.
I'm still shocked she wouldn't believe me. This is not funny.
Did you?
I like the way their subject of their thing is our apology.
That's the same. It's been the same the whole time. It's been the same the whole
This is
time.
not fu-
This is
okay.
not funny.
And
And I thought it was.
it
Oh,
is
you're right,
funny.
This is funny.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is, Sandra.
What a cute
yes, it
squirrel.
I think that squirrel has rabies.
No,
That's
it's
blood or something
it's
coming out.
scratching his chest.
Oh, he's a very
like
happy
ball.
squirrel.
Happy squirrel.
He's a very happy
it's
squirrel.
Because it just murdered
And
someone.
that's my delve into the world of scam artists.
Wow, well
That
done.
was awesome. Yeah, I enjoyed
I'm
that.
I'm actually a little bit freaked out because I thought about this today. I was like, what if my cousin like puts on Instagram tomorrow that he's driving around in a Porsche and like he's
Yeah.
going to fucking Las Vegas and
Uncle
he's got like,
Don Don.
and I would just be like, where the fuck
Rip.
did you get all of that money
Uncle
from? And I was
Donald.
like,
Donald
this
is.
random email from like our uncle Donald that was like a distant relative.
Oh,
Just got all
Donnie
his money.
means
I'd be like,
Donald? Any chance I could have land? Oh no, it explicitly said not to be shared.
Damn.
there we go. That's my
That's
pineapple.
I always get scared to
That's brilliant.
I
reply
really
to them
enjoyed
because I
that.
feel like
Yeah, I feel like now you're just going to be hounded even more.
I feel
You're
like
going to be like, all right, well, this
they're out
person
to
was
get
a
me
dick.
then. Yeah.
Especially when we put this on YouTube. And I tag it. Please scam me.
Title of the episode: Try scam me, motherfucker.
Try to scam me, motherfucker. Sorry about that,
That's okay.
Rory.
Shanicus.
So my pineapple week is a collection of things. It's kind of like a tapas pineapple.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. It's little bites of things.
El
little
pineapple?
Yeah, because we have.
Does anyone know
we have
Spanish for pineapple?
Sí.
Bananapelo.
That's definitely not. But okay. Isn't that
we have
ananas?
the lovely
Ananas?
Rory
I think
here.
it's German,
Okay.
Banananas.
but I might be.
They're not loose
Is
enough,
that not I noticed.
Sorry, Shane. This is your pineapple. We give you 100%
Fine,
attention.
It's
So anyway,
We love you.
Pineapple of
I
the week.
don't need it. My pineapple of the week is you can't read it because it gives it. All
I'm not
away.
reading it.
Okay,
Yeah, right. Stop ruining the pineapples.
Oh, sorry.
so my pineapple first one of the week. First one of the mini
So
section
you've
of
kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
gone for the segment part, but you've made it your pineapple of the week as like a segment.
Pineapple could be anything. Do you not listen to my intro? It can be anything or
Or
nothing.
Oh, great! We got to start over, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cut.
Hoganophobia is the fear of beards. And Rory has always had a very immaculate and spectacular
Does that?
Spectacular.
yeah.
Not
It's
as
a word.
spectacular as it usually is.
But that's
it's still
okay
more
because
spectacular than
Very
all of our
short.
beards.
I don't know, man.
Well,
Digo wins though.
you
Yeah, Digo is the master of growing beards.
Hey, it's invisible hair, man.
you are the king of beards around here, my friend.
Okay, I will take that title.
You're in a room full of
Kind of stubble
Beardless
boys.
men.
stubble boys,
Stubble, stubble and baldy boys.
stubble
Three
baldy
of you have
boys.
very fine stubble, and Digo has none, so that's pretty cute.
Have you seen Digo's face on his bum?
I have seen Digo's bum. It's very chunky.
So
Wow.
the first thing I want to say is back in the 1997,
Back in
the 1997, not just any 1997.
Not the 90s.
the
Like.
Yeah, okay.
1997,
What happened?
officially measured from chin to tip, the longest beard came in an astonishing 6 foot. So that's
That's taller than I am.
taller
Can
than
I
you are.
ask you how tall was the man who had it?
4 foot.
You'll have
Kept
to go.
tripping
You'll
over
have
it.
to go back to the 1997 because
Could you not just Google
I
hand?
bet you-
I could,
know
but I did
how he
not.
died.
So,
I don't think it matters.
I can guarantee
Well,
you.
it kind of does, because I want to know whether it was like dragging along the floor. Did he tie it up? Did he wear it as like a scarf?
Yeah, a hat and a scarf. It was a full bodysuit essentially.
You could do anything with it,
Yeah.
really. There's a multitude.
Because
of
if he's like
things
4 foot or something, like that's like 2 foot of beard. That,
which you could
has to
stand
play
on
with.
and be 6 foot.
I don't think that's how hair works.
I don't think so either. But, but who
Okay.
knows what could have happened back
Anyway,
in
so this guy had a very
1997.
long beard.
True.
Just cutting him.
And,
So-
and that's it.
Well, yes.
Thank you.
But he wasn't the longest beard in.
Essentially, we wanted to say to you, Rory, you'll never have a beard
This
that
is
long.
what I feel. Like,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
are you personally attacking
Yeah.
me?
In
You'll-
the 1998s, this.
That my
No.
beard is not 7 foot long or
No.
Don't
No.
undermine it. You
6
knew
foot.
it was 6 foot.
Shane did a lot of research on trying to ruin your only thing, which is beards.
Yeah, thank you. My whole
So-
identity is based off my beard, and you want to undermine it.
That was
Yeah.
that's he's living still.
Oh well,
Oh, you're fucked now.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, if
My whole beard career.
if
is
in
over.
1997 the beard was 6 foot, how long's it now?
Oh,
yeah,
it's probably 17 foot 6 inches.
that's okay. That was the next one.
That's when you know you're really trying to fight for it, when you start including inches in it. Like, how long
Yeah.
is it? It's 7 foot 2 centimeters and a little tiny bit more.
Yeah. So the
Like, you know, when you're like
Yeah.
you're 12 and you're like, you really want to be 13, it's like 12 and a half. Maybe 13.
12 and 3
It's
quarters.
like it's like when I say I'm 5'11" when I'm really not. You know?
I feel
Yeah,
like
you're
I'm
definitely
on
4
that
foot.
because I'm 6'1",
Yeah.
but I hate saying the one because it makes me feel like
So I say
6'1".
1.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tall.
Do you ever look at pictures? Three of
Never
us
seen a
together?
picture of you, no, never. Did you ever look at the
I'm the
pictures of
guy-
me standing up?
Who's
Shane
the
just
tall
by
one?
himself was like, oh yeah, he's definitely 6'1" there.
I'm the
You're the usually tall one,
That's
yeah.
why you put me in the middle. 'Cause
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's
century.
me.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look, but
Now, to be honest, I have the tiniest torso in the world.
you're all
Like
leg.
I'm all leg.
You are all leg.
Yeah.
That's why we call you Daddy Longlegs. behind your
Sometimes
back.
I.
And now to your face.
Yeah. So anyway, the other fact that I had was the longest beard ever was a Norwegian beard, and it was stretched to, as Rory politely said earlier, 17 foot and 6 inches.
How long did it take him to grow it?
17 years and 6 inches.
Wow.
Well,
I don't
Shane,
know.
I'm questioning your research here.
No,
You
because
haven't really done
No, you're
it.
not. No, you're not.
because an average beard grows 5.5 inches per year, so you can do the maths yourself.
Okay,
What a burn. Return the burn.
nice.
Got owned.
I've done some research.
Got beard owned.
Another good story was beards were once taxed. You used to get there was a beard tax.
For what
So
reason?
Peter the Great. I don't know who put him in charge, because anyone who calls himself the Great needs to, I don't know, ego
Stop
check.
being so fucking great.
Yeah,
What a jerk.
You don't have like Ivan the
I don't want to
Average,
put him in
like-
charge, but god damn it, he's so
Yeah, Sean
great.
did. Okay.
Yeah, Sean's like, you know.
Yeah. All right. Like,
So he encouraged clean shavedness, apparently is the actual word. And for those who didn't comply, got taxed 100 rubles a year for a medallion. And this medallion served as a license to wear a beard. Although so he had an inscription on the beard license that read, "A beard is a useless burden."
this guy sounds like a guy that can't grow a beard and he's just jealous and just tax everyone so no one else can have a beard.
If I had control.
Yeah, it's like if
Anyone with
Digo,
a beard is out of
if
it.
Digo could
Gotta
have
buy
like
yourself a
became Peter.
goddamn
If
medallion.
Digo ruled China.
What you mean if, when? Me
Um,
and Uncle Donny's money going up in there.
Digo is Winnie the Pooh.
So I have some other beautiful weird facts.
Okay.
Just to segue. So I'm gonna ask some questions and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So what was the also where you can't look at the TV? No one can look at TV.
Yeah, I'm not
'cause-
looking at TV.
Great,
Don't worry.
love you. So the first ever toy to be advertised on TV.
I already saw it, so I won't say. it.
First
Rory
toy
just looked
ever
at the screen,
advertised?
so
I didn't see it, honestly.
Uh,
I would say Barbie.
that'd be a good show.
advertising TV.
It's a carb.
Probably something like a game that you play with your hands.
And you just eliminated 0.001%.
How do you...
Like what was the one? Like
I
frisbee
know,
was
like-
the frisbee we had yesterday.
Fucking,
That's
you know that? Remember that thing? I mean, a kid when it was like a ping pong ball on a string, and he used to like just do that with it.
paddle?
You would
You used
just
to do what?
you used to
paddle
just
ball?
do that with it. Like that.
It's a paddle ball, isn't it?
Yeah, that thing. I'm gonna go for that. Yeah.
No, the one where you
Yeah.
cup and ball.
Oh,
Cup
the
and ball,
cup
yeah.
Oh, that
Cup
one.
and ball, nice.
Cubby ball, boy.
Can I get a guess, even though I know the answer?
Of course you can.
There's a Mr. Potato Head.
Wow, you're just that guy.
I told you I knew the answer.
And you also didn't have
I
to
asked
answer.
you, can I answer, even though I know, and you said
Is actual
yeah.
answer Mr. Potato
Yeah,
Head?
Mr. Potato Head.
Wow.
Did you know that it wasn't just a Mr. Potato Head? I saw it on because I've been watching a lot of antique shows. I saw it
Just
on
a man with an old potato.
no. They had like the original because obviously I've been off work for ages, so they have I've been watching like Bargain Hunt and all that.
Oh,
shit,
Yeah.
So they have the original Mr. Potato Head toy was actually in a box, and you could it was like you could make Mr. Turnip Head, Mr. Carrot-Head, because they encouraged you to use your own vegetables.
Oh, so
did
you
you
just get the
Oh,
limbs?
You just
like-
got like all the facial
Oh,
stuff
okay,
with
yeah.
it, and you just get if you look it up, you see it, like the backs,
Oh.
like they had an original box of Mr. Potato Head on it, and like you literally just you pop it
I
into.
feel like this is something you should have known.
No.
This is a random fact.
This is an
It's
amazing
It's
fact.
oddly convenient that I like.
You're
I
like,
watched
that
it.
is the one thing I know.
Yeah, that is all I know about Mr. Potato Head. But yeah, the
It's
original
kind
one
of
you didn't
sad,
get.
though.
You didn't get a plastic
Well,
one.
what if
no.
your kid got really attached to their little potato head boy, and then
he
start
literally
growing
starts
like
rot-
legs and stuff, and then
But
it's
then he
like,
starts, like,
you gotta,
Well, he's
you gotta,
gonna
you gotta
die.
go
No,
to the
it's
potato.
how to
It
teach you.
teaches you how to deal with like death.
Yeah.
Because like he's gonna melt
And
it
how
out
to
of your
cook.
face.
No, potatoes just like get all stringy. They do. Like it's not like it just goes, all right, see you later, and it dies. It gets like all like deformed and shit.
Yeah, but then you get them a pet rock. So
Imagine your
remember
kid
pet
just
rocks?
having this like
No,
dead potato in a bedroom
a
for
potato eventually does
Rot.
decease
Yeah,
itself.
like you know,
Almond
after
nuts.
it grows about 4,000 alien arms.
when you
Okay,
find the
can you,
potato in the press after.
can we
like,
put a
6
potato
months.
here and we'll
Yeah,
just
let's do that. Let's do that.
We
That'll be
play-
an
we-
ongoing,
Every
we'll
week.
see.
an ongoing bit, and we just take a picture of the potato
Yeah,
and
yeah.
let people know it's still there.
And then
now
we
it has a leg.
We just see Dave adding on legs. Like Dave, that
Yeah.
is clearly a different.
Because I want to say to that potato, you're definitely not getting out alive.
Yeah. And every future guest will be having a podcast like, why does it smell like potato in here? Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Don't
Shane's
ask.
trying to prove a point.
Episode 4. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Okay.
So the next question I have for you guys is how many teeth does a snail have?
A snail.
Teeth on a snail.
How many teeth?
I
does
don't
a
want to
snail
know this.
It'll either be 4 or 137 or something like that.
I would say that they,
One.
do they
Big
not,
giant
do they not
one.
have any teeth.
I would have
I
thought.
thought they'd just kind of melt the leaf in their
So-
mouth.
okay.
You're
Yeah.
like you're very wrong. Basically,
I'm gonna
So
say-
that I got the hint of that. As you
I'm gonna
keep
say
drawing.
74.
I was like,
You're gonna say
anti-guessing.
nothing.
I like it.
You say none.
I'd say nothing.
I say 74. You're
One.
sticking with one.
One giant super tooth. Unitooth. That's what we call them.
14,000.
1,000.
What the? How small are they?
No, they're
Tiny.
bigger than the snail. Is the problem.
Yeah.
They're
It's like a snail going
invisible.
around dentures.
Hello. That's the happiest snail I've ever seen.
That's the
So they
smiliest
must-
snail
so they
ever.
Must be like microscopic teeth.
No, if you actually look into a snail's mouth, which is really hard to do,
Yeah.
they have their teeth goes all the way into their
Oh, straight to
Oh,
the
okay.
straight to the, it goes all around. So they
Yeah,
just
but-
chew, and their stomach's like somewhere.
So the inside of a snail is just teeth?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh. I don't want to know this.
I know.
Why are you ruining my whole day?
Okay, moving on. So in season 1, we did discuss a lot about Mario versus Sonic.
No, it was no contest.
Well,
Let's
that's
not,
not
Now-
let's not bring up
now-
bitter blood.
Sonic is garbage compared to Mario.
Yeah,
I want to
Sonic is
ask
trash.
our Sonic fan. I know. I
Who
want to
was it?
ask our Sonic fan.
Oh, that's Dave, obviously.
What is Sonic's real name? His full name.
His full name.
Yeah.
It's
Giuseppe.
no.
It's Mario.
It's Roland.
Roland Emmerich.
So I was like, what?
Sonic has a real name.
It's a real
I
name.
I say it's something cool like
I say it's Mario
like
Nintendo.
Chad.
So Dave, if you
Something
could,
cool
Surfer.
like that.
Chad.
it is Ogilvy Maurice.
Ogilvy.
Maurice.
Ogilvy. Yeah.
Why Maurice?
Maurice.
Ogilvy Maurice Hedgehog.
Ogilvy Maurice.
Oh, because if you
Yeah,
move some letters around,
I can
you
understand
get
why that
Sonic.
didn't really work out when they call him Sonic instead. Like, it would be like,
Yeah.
it's a me, Ugly Maurice.
Because it's a Mario that says it to me.
Sorry
I
to
didn't
just
say that.
to put in, but why do you think Sonic is better than
Uh,
Mario?
He's
He just
blue.
had Sega.
Just because you didn't have a Nintendo?
Because he's blue.
Oh, okay, that's it.
I like blue.
Okay,
I
The
was
band
I
and
was
the colour.
torn.
but Mario wears blue too.
between the
One for the money I saw rise on the street full of lies.
Sonic.
Oh,
Oh,
Sonic.
yeah, the hedgehog.
Exactly, like that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
no worries.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna break.
That
I'm
potato up,
gonna,
man.
I'm gonna break up this
All
intense, heated situation
Yeah.
by going.
Mhm.
Did you know you cannot hum if you hold your nose?
Is that your stomach?
I was like,
I'm gonna do it because you
No.
just said if you hold your nose. You didn't say if you block your nose. So
No, you gotta block.
You
your
said
nose,
touch.
block your nose.
now you gotta close your whole jaw and everything though.
Oh, you gotta close your
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Everything you gotta be closed, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna explode. Just the sounds
My
coming out of
ears
you.
popped.
But
I
yeah,
can't, I
that's
can't hear anything right now.
Okay.
The one that knew it was the fact.
So don't try too hard at home.
I feel like that's something I will try to disprove and also kill myself.
And here's his
What did
another.
he do? He
gonna
died.
leave us $2 million.
He suffocated himself trying to home.
Well, he's closest now.
Died doing what he loved. Trying to
Humming.
prove shame
Another,
wrong.
another random weird fact that I learned that really shocked me was that sloths can hold their breath for up for 40 minutes.
Their breath.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
More than dolphins.
How do you test that? There's just an evil scientist with a pillow over
Yeah.
a slot going,
Trying to make them
what time
hum.
are you at now? 50. Oh, he's
Hum,
dead.
motherfucker, hum.
Yeah, does that mean like a scientist had to be like right close to a slot on? No, no, hum yet. Oh no, hang on, breathe.
I'm pretty.
What are we talking about again?
This slot has been humming for 40 minutes.
This slot hasn't hummed at all.
Did you?
This slot doesn't even know music.
Dave's just confusing fact.
This hedgehog here.
Yeah. Sonic can hum for 40 minutes. What?
Maurice the slot.
Is that because their like body is like so
slow.
Yeah, they're able to reduce their heart rate to beat so slow that they don't need oxygen to.
What's up, Pine people? Unfortunately, I bring you sad news. During the podcast this week, our not-so-friendly memory card decided to fill up. And now we'll never know what happened to Sean David Shane and their lovely guest Rory. Until, of course, next time, where we will not let technology defeat us, and we will be back with a vengeance, with some juicy chunks and succulent pineapples for you. Until then, stay fresh. And bye.
Pineapple 3, Sean Davis Shane. Come and join the team. Pineapple, Pineapple 3.